this video, I am not trying to say welcome back to another video, because actually this is the first video of my entire life I'm making, and I'm so over the moon about that. Also, this is going to be an unboxing video, and I'm about to unbox an Emirates A380, and it's the exact replica of the real big elephantine plane. Now, before I start unboxing it, I wanted to mention that I'm really engulfed and jealous with joy, with intense joy, as my dad has finally bought this plane, which I was really wanted. Every day I was asking him, but Dad, can you please get this plane? Can I please get this plane? And one day he finally bought the plane. Also, I wanted to share that I actually didn't know the plane was going to come today. I was actually at school and I came back only to find out my mom saying that your plane has arrived, and I was so contented. I was so contented and flabbergasted about that. So I think that's enough talking done. Now I think you're inquisitive about how the plane looks and how the plane looks. So let's start. Here we are. Look at this phenomenal plane. It looks really cool and really elegant. So let's just see this first. If I turn it back, this is how the plane will look like when I unbox it. And let's see the specifications. Its span is 79.8 meters. Now, do you think that this plane is really 79.8 meters? No, I don't think that is. I think that's probably a lie, but it's not. That is basically showing the length of the plane in real life. So the rest of the things I'm going to say is about the plane when it's in the real life. When it's in real life. Its length is 72.7 meters and its height is 24.1 meters. Its maximum range is 15,000 kilometers, which means that this plane can fly over to 15,000 kilometers until its fuel has all run out. Its fuel capacity is 323,546 liters. Its engines are the Engine Alliance GP7270E. Its passenger seats is 519, its cabin crew seats is 25, and its flight crew seats is only the Major Poultry number 5. So now I think you're wondering what manufacturing company this plane was manufactured by. But this plane was manufactured by the manufacturing company Gemini Jets. And now I think you are really curious about what's the length of this. So this is 1:4 of 400. That's about 35 centimeters. Now be careful. If this is 1:40, then I think you're thinking that will be smaller than this. Well, no, that is wrong. It might sound really, really strange, but the higher the number is, the lower the number is, the more bigger the size of the plane is. So if this was 1:40, then it would be 10 times bigger than this. If it was 1:4,000, then it was 10 times the plane size would be 10 times smaller than this. So now I think that's enough talking done. Let's open this amazing plane. Gosh, I think this is really hard to open. So when you open it, it will look like this. There will be something covering it, and the plane is in that. Let's quickly open that. I think it's some sort of plastic, looks like. So we finally opened that. Now there's some little bits of packaging on some parts of the plane. Oh, this is really hard. So finally it's opened after a long time. So here's how the plane will look when you've opened it. When I said it's A380, I mean that it's double decker. And here's the Emirates flag at the back. Now you may be thinking that it doesn't say Emirates. Well, it says Expo 2020 Dubai UAE. Though I'm really perplexed why it doesn't say Emirates on it. Now I just remembered actually that if it says Emirates, then the plane model that says Emirates, then that would actually be made out of plastic. But this is actually made out of metal. So the one which says Emirates would actually be the one that says Emirates at the front here would actually be made out of plastic. If you want a plastic one, then you could buy that. But we wanted the proper real aeroplane model. That's why we ordered the metal one, die cast. I just noticed that at the back now it says Emirates. But if this plane was at the airport, then people wouldn't see the back of the plane. So I'm going to show you the parts of the plane now. So this is the cockpit. It's the nose of it, it's really blunt. It has this green flower kind of thing covering on top, and the top kind of feels like there's some paint on it. I don't know why. So yeah, it has 4 engines here. It says, I don't know why it doesn't say Star Alliance, because actually Emirates is a member of the Star Alliance. So I think its registration number is AGEEW. Here are its really nice wheels. And now I think that you're intrigued of what's the cost of this plane. So the cost of this plane, I ordered it for 30 quid including the VAT. And I only did 30 quid for its shipment. But I actually ordered this from the Emirates official store, and I didn't have to actually pay with. I only had to pay money for the shipment of this, because actually this was coming from the amazing country of the UAE. I didn't actually pay for the plane by money. And you may be like a little bit baffled about that. Actually, there's this thing called Skywards Miles, and on the Emirates official store, you could use Skywards Miles, but you can only use Skywards Miles from the Emirates official store if you have traveled on Emirates. If you haven't traveled on Emirates, then sorry, but you have to pay the real amount for this aeroplane, and the real amount would be £58.20, and I think that's a really big amount of money. Anyway, I think we're going to leave the video there. If you are living in India, then in rupees, this plane would be about 6,000 rupees for the shipment from Dubai to wherever you're living in India. Now before we end the video, I wanted to share that if you look closely, these wheels are kind of wobbly. I don't know why, if that is a real thing that happens with aeroplanes, or I think there's something wrong with it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash that like button and please do whack that subscribe button. Otherwise, it's just my first video, so please press the subscribe button so that I will get more inspired and can make some more videos that you will love. Bye!